Hello and welcome to Beyond Serenity. The awakening process you're initiated onto as a divine feminine is likely the most confusing experience you'll ever go through in this lifetime. At the start of the journey, you're catapulted into a dark night of the soul as your entire life crumbles around you, and your overwhelming despair is coupled with a state of bewilderment over the strange occurrences with your divine masculine. As you progress on the journey, you come to realize this is something very different than any other 3D relationship you have experienced in this lifetime. You have a knowingness deep at your core that this connection is something much more profound than can be observed with your physical senses and understood with the logical ego mind. This is a deeply mystical journey, and the dynamic between divine counterparts is about so much more than a 3D connection and runs far deeper than what you see in the physical world. This is not a soulmate experience where your relationship is largely based in your 3D interactions. The connection between divine counterparts is something very different and can be quite difficult to comprehend with the logical ego mind. You are an energetic system with your divine masculine, and within the higher realms, there is always a connection playing out between divine counterparts. Occurrences in your physical world are a representation of the dynamic energetic interactions which are always unfolding between you. Within this connection, both counterparts have an integral and equally important role to play. However, these roles operate very differently. Much like within the system of a tree, the roles differ between the roots and the branches. Although they are distinct in roles and function, both roots and branches serve a common goal and are essential components to the growth and survival of the tree. A healthy state and interconnection of energy between both is required in order for the tree to successfully flourish. In the energetic system of divine counterparts, divine feminine's role can be thought of as the branches and divine masculine's as the roots. Even though he remains hidden from view, divine masculine's deep, anchoring energy is ever present, providing nourishment, support, and stability for the entire tree. The roots of your divine masculine are essential to your ability to thrive. And on the flip side, as a divine feminine, your branches and leaves are also essential as they capture and transmute the energy from the sun. The sharing of this energy allows your divine masculine's roots to thrive, growing strong and stable. The more you, as a divine feminine, grows, the more this creates growth within your divine masculine, and vice versa. Your role as a divine feminine is not to be checking what is going on deep within the soil, trying to figure out how or what your divine masculine is doing. Much like digging up the soil to check the roots does not assist with the growth and only interferes and harms the health of the tree. Focusing on and checking what is going on with your divine masculine interferes with the health and balance of your energetic system. It is divine feminine's role to grow, to produce leaves, and to thrive in the sun's rays, knowing that the more she gives to herself, the more she gives to divine masculine. And she's been invited to embrace a state of trusting that divine masculine is always there, supporting and nourishing her, even though she cannot physically see his presence. Letting go of looking to the outside world for confirmation and validation of what is unfolding is an extremely difficult, almost seemingly impossible task for most divine feminines, especially earlier on in the journey. However, the more you progress on this path, the more you'll discover that focusing on anything outside of yourself, including the physical body of your divine masculine, will only serve to keep you looping in a perpetually repeating cycle of pain. It can be very confusing and frustrating. However, you'll inevitably discover the paradox of this journey. As long as you're focusing on your divine masculine, you'll be preventing any possibility of physical union. The more you can let go of questioning what is going on with your counterpart, and instead trust that you're always receiving exactly what is needed from those ever-present roots, the more you can focus on your own role of turning towards the sun and allowing your growth to unfold. This journey at times may feel like it's simply about another person. However, you'll come to discover it is about something so much more. As a divine feminine, you were initiated onto this journey for your growth and transformation. You were gifted a tiny seed of potential, and you have the opportunity to produce the most beautiful of flowers and fruit, which will be shared with the world in a state of abundance and love, helping to raise the vibration of this planet as a whole. This journey runs so much deeper than a 3D connection, and it is only after your tree is firmly established in its growth that union with your divine counterpart can become a possibility in the physical world. As long as you're digging up the roots, focusing on or questioning your divine masculine's behaviors or absence, you're holding yourself back from your transformation and preventing the unfoldment of inner and outer union. Once you have fully embraced your role as divine feminine, carrying out the growth you came here for, everything on this journey will shift, and you'll find yourself thriving in magnificence in a life far more magical than anything you ever envisioned possible for yourself. Until next time, with unconditional love.